Hello friends, welcome to R2P Soft IT classes. Today we are going to discuss C#.NET design patterns. In today's lecture, we will discuss some advanced uh, mm, discussion about the C# design patterns. Let's start. Here you know already different types of software design principle. Software design principle are set of guidelines that helps developers to make a good system design. The most important principle is solid principle. SOLID. Solid principle. The key software design principles are as SOLID solid. It is combination of 5 basic designing principles. First, single responsibility principle, SRP. This principle states that there should never be more than one reason for a class to change. This means that you should design your classes in such a way that each class should have a single purpose. Example, an account class is responsible for managing account and saving account, but a current account and saving account classes would be responsible for managing current and saving accounts respectively. Hence, both are responsible for single purpose only. Hence, we are moving towards specialization. Second one, open close principle, OCP. Open close principle. This principle states that software entities, classes, modules, functions, etc. should be open for extension but closed for modification. The closed part of the rule states that once a module has been developed and tested, the code should only be changed to correct bugs. The open part says that you should be able to extend existing code in order to introduce new functionality. Example, a payment gateway base class contains all basic payment related properties and methods. This class can be extended by different payment gateway classes for different payment gateway vendors to achieve their functionalities. Hence, it is open for extension but closed for modification. Third one is LESCO substitution principle. LESCO substitution principle, LSP. This principle states that functions that use pointers or references to base classes must be able to use objects of derive classes without knowing it. Example: assume that you have an inheritance hierarchy with person and student. Whenever you can use person, you should also able to use a student, because a student is a subset of person. Fourth one, interface segregation principle, ISP. Interface segregation principle, ISP. This principle states that clients should not be forced to depend upon interfaces that they don't use. This means the number of members in the interface that is visible to the independent class should be minimized. Example: the service interface that is exposed to the client should contain only client related methods, not all. Second one is dependency inversion principle. Dependency inversion principle. This is first SRP, second OCP, open close principle, first single responsibility principle SRP, second open close principle OCP, third LSP, Lesko substitution principle, fourth interface segregation principle ISP, fifth dependency inversion principle DIP. The dependency inversion principle states that high level modules should not depend upon low level modules. Both should depend upon abstractions. Both should depend upon abstractions. Abstractions should not depend upon details. Details should depend upon abstractions. It helps us to develop loosely coupled code by ensuring that high level modules depend upon abstractions rather than concrete implementations of low level modules. The dependency injection pattern is an implementation of this principle. Example: the dependency injection pattern is an implementation of this principle. Next one is DRY, don't repeat yourself. This is sixth one, DRY, don't repeat yourself. This principle states that each small piece of knowledge code may only occur exactly once in the entire system. This helps us to write scalable, maintainable and reusable code. Example: ASP.NET MVC framework works on this principle. KISS, keep it simple stupid. Keep it simple stupid. This principle states that try to keep each a small piece of software simple and unnecessary complexity should be avoided. This helps us to write easy maintainable code. Y Next one is YAGNI. YAGNI U AINT and gonna need it. You and gonna need it. This principle states that always implement things when you actually need them. Never implements things before you need them. This is a solid principle. Let's proceed. Different types of design patterns. Actually, friends, design patterns provide solutions to common problems which occur in software design. Design patterns are about reusable designs and interactions of objects. Type of design patterns. These can be organized in 4 separate groups depending on the nature of design problem they intend to solve. First, gang of 4 patterns. Second, enterprise patterns. And third, SOA and messaging pattern. And fourth, model view patterns. These are the types of design patterns: gang of 4 patterns, enterprise patterns, SOA and messaging patterns, and model view patterns. Advantages of design patterns. Friends, these are the advantages. Design patterns have following main advantages in software development: provide solutions to common problems which occur in software design, provide common platform for developers, means developer can implement these in any language, provide a standard terminology and are specific to particular scenario. Friends, let's proceed. We are going to discuss some design patterns. First one is factory method design pattern, CISA. Factory method design pattern abstract the process of object creation and allows the object to be created at runtime when it is required. Factory method pattern falls under creational pattern of gang of 4 GOF design patterns in .NET. Creational design pattern of gang of 4 design patterns in .NET. It is used to create objects. People usually use this pattern as the standard way to create objects. In this article, we would like to share what is factory pattern and how it works. First, what is factory method pattern? In factory pattern, we create the object without exposing the creation logic. In this pattern, an interface is used for creating an object, but let subclass decide which class to instantiate. Yes, friends, uh, the creation of object is done when it is required. The factory method allows a class later instantiation to subclasses. In short, factory method design pattern abstract the process of object creation and allows the object to be created at runtime when it is required. This is very important thing you should know. Factory method pattern, UML diagram and implementation. The UML class diagram for implementation of factory method design pattern is given below. Interface product. This one is concrete product. Creator plus factory method plus operation. Concrete creator plus factory method pattern. The classes, interfaces and objects in the above UML class diagram are as follows. First, product. This is an interface for creating the objects. Concrete product. This is a class which implements the product interface. Creator. This is an abstract class and declares the factory method which returns an object of type product. Concrete creator. This is a class which implements the creator class and overrides the factory method to return an instance of a concrete product. C# implementation code. Interface product class concrete product A which inherit product interface, or class concrete product B which also inherit interface product. Abstract class creator, public abstract product factory method string type. Class concrete creator, it's also inherit creator, public override product factory method string type. Switch type. Case A, return new concrete product A function. Case B, return new concrete product B. Default, throw new argument exception, invalid type. Factory method pattern example. Who is what? Who is what? The classes, interfaces and objects in the above class diagram can be identified as follows. iFactory interface, a scooter and bike concrete product classes. Vehicle factory creator, create vehicle factory concrete creator. C# sample code using system namespace factory summary, the product interface summary. Public interface iFactory, void drive int miles. Second, a concrete product class, public class scooter, which inherits I factory, public void drive int miles, console.writeLine, drive the scooter for miles to a string plus kilometer. A create product class, public class bike, which also inherit I factory, public void drive int miles, console.writeLine, drive the bike plus miles plus 2 strings per kilometer. A creator object class, public object class vehicle factory, public object I factory get vehicle string vehicle. A concrete creator class, public class concrete vehicle factory, which inherit vehicle factory, concrete vehicle factory, which inherit vehicle factory, public override I factory get vehicle string vehicle, or switch vehicle case scooter return new scooter, case bike return new bike, and default throw new application exception, string dot format vehicle 0 can't be created vehicle. Factory pattern demo, class program static void main string array args, vehicle factory equals to create a vehicle factory, I factory scooter dot get vehicle scooter dot drive 10, I factory bike dot get vehicle bike dot drive 20, console dot read key, drive the scooter 10 kilometer, drive the bike 20 kilometer. This one is the output of this pattern. Friends, you can understand better when to use it. Subclasses figure out what objects should be created. Parent class allows later instantiation to subclasses, mean the creation of an object is done when it is required. The process of objects created is required to centralize within the application. A class creator will know what classes it will require to create. Friends, let's proceed. Second design pattern is singleton design pattern. We are going to discuss right now. Singleton design patterns C#. Singleton patterns falls under creational pattern of gang of 4 design patterns in .NET. It is also of creational pattern of gang of 4 design patterns in .NET. It is a pattern is one of the simplest design patterns. This pattern ensures that a class has only one instance. In this article, I would like to share what is singleton pattern and how it works. First, what is singleton pattern? Singleton design pattern is one of the simplest design patterns. This pattern ensures that A class has only one instance and provides a global point of access to it. Singleton pattern UML diagram and implementation. The UML class diagram for the implementation of the singleton design pattern is given below. Singleton instance, singleton function plus get instance singleton. The classes and objects in the above UML class diagram are as follows. Singleton. This is a class which is responsible for creating and maintaining its own unique instance. C# implementation code. Eager initialization of singleton. Public class singleton. Private static singleton instance equals to new singleton function. Private constructor singleton. Public static singleton get instance get return instance. Lazy initialization of singleton. Public class singleton private static singleton instance equals to null. Private constructor singleton. Public static singleton get instance get. If instance equals to null, instance equals to new singleton return instance. Third one is thread safe double checked locking initialization of singleton. Public class singleton private static singleton instance equals to null. Private singleton constructor a private static object lock this equals to new object. Public static singleton get instance get lock this. If instance equals to null, instance equals to new singleton return instance. Singleton pattern example singleton class field instance. Singleton sync lock object. Instance singleton properties IP string name string. Method show singleton pattern who is what. Who is what? The classes and objects in the above class diagram can be identified as follows. Singleton class. C# sample code. The singleton class. Public class singleton .NET guarantees thread safety for static initialization. Private static singleton instance equals to null. Private string name get set. Private string IP get set. Private constructor singleton. Console.writeLine singleton instance. Name equals to server1 IP equals to 192.168.1.23. A lock synchronization object. Private static object sync lock equals to new object. Public static singleton instance get. Lock sync lock support multi-threaded applications through double check locking pattern, which once the instance exists avoids locking each time the method is invoked. Here lock sync lock. If singleton dot instance equals to null, singleton dot instance equals to new singleton, return singleton dot instance. Public void show console dot write line server information is name equals to 0 and IP equals to 1, IP comma name. Singleton pattern demo class program static void main singleton dot instance dot show singleton dot instance dot show console dot read key. Singleton instance server information is name 192.168.1.23 and IP server 1. Second one is server information name 192.168.1.23 and IP equals to server 1. When to use it? Friends, singleton is used exactly one instance of a class is required. When exactly one instance of class is required. Controlled access to a single object is necessary. Controlled access to a single object is necessary. In this scenario, you can use singleton design pattern. Let's proceed. We are going to discuss understanding MVC, MVP and MVVM design patterns. Understanding MVC, MVP and MVVM design patterns. MVVM design patterns, MVC, MVP and MVVM. There are three most popular MV steric design patterns: MVC, MVC, MVP and MVVM. These are widely used by the various technologies. In this article, I will provide my opinion on these three. MVC pattern. Friends, you know MVC and we all are using MVC design pattern. MVC stands for Model View Controller. It is a software design pattern which was introduced in 1970s. Also, MVC design pattern forces a separation of concerns. It means domain, model and controller logic are decoupled from user interface view. Domain, model and controller logic are decoupled from user interface. As a result, maintenance and testing of the application become simpler and easier. MVC design patterns splits an application into three main aspects: model, view and controller. Model classes, model, view, UI components and controller, request and relay for request and relay. Model. The model represents a set of classes that describes the business logic and data. It also defines business rules for data, means how the data can be changed and manipulated. View. The view represents the UI components like CSS, jQuery, HTML, etc. It is only responsible for displaying the data that is received from the presenter as the result. This also transforms the model into UI. Presenter. The presenter is responsible for handling all UI events on behalf of view. This receive input from user via the view, then process the user's data with the help of model and passing the results back to the view. Unlike view and controller, view and presenter are completely decoupled from each others and communicate to each others by an instance. Also, presenter does not manage the incoming request traffic as controller. This pattern is commonly used with ASP.NET Web Forms applications, which require to create automated unit tests for their code behind pages. This is also used with Windows Forms. Key point about MVP pattern. This is MVP pattern presenter. User interacts with the view. There is one-to-one relationship between view and presenter, means one view is mapped to only one presenter. View has a reference to presenter, but view has not a reference to model. Provides two-way communication between view and presenter. Next one is MVVM pattern. MVVM stands for model view view model. Model view view model. This pattern supports two-way data binding between view and view model. This enables automatic propagation of changes within the state of view model to the view. Typically, the view model uses the observer pattern to notify changes in the view model to model. Model, view. This is MVVM pattern. Model. A model represents a set of classes that describes the business logic and data. It also defines business rules for data, means how the data can be changed and manipulated. View. The view represents the UI components like CSS, jQuery, HTML, etc. It is only responsible for displaying the data that is received from the controller as the result. This also transforms the models into UI. View model. View model is responsible for exposing methods, commands and other properties that helps to maintain the state of the view. Manipulate the model as the result of actions on the view and trigger events in the in the view itself. This pattern is commonly used by the WPF, Silverlight, Caliburn, Nroot, etc. WPF, Silverlight, Caliburn, Nroot, etc. Key points about MBBM pattern. User interacts with the view. There is many to one relationship between view and view model, means many view can be mapped to one view model. View has a reference to view model, but view model has no information about the view. Supports two-way data binding between view and view model. That's it, friends. Please comment today's topic and like the video, share the channel. Thank you very much.